It feels good to be back, refreshed, and yes, a new month of exciting stuff. I just got back in the door, and we've got a chance to kind of like see what Kabam have got for us information-wise for the upcoming month, upcoming saga. Full details from the live stream because this will only show like a smorgasbord, like an aperitif, a starter, a appetizer of what the next few months is going to have. So that's going to be quite exciting, especially because there's new things coming, new endgame content, things to do, a new saga with a Fantastic Four theme, a new champion rework. We're going to delve into all of this over the weekend, give you as much information as possible, stuff that Kabam cover, some things they don't, some things they've missed out, all that stuff. But this is the starter, this is the appetizer before the main course that's going to be dropping over the weekend. The new champions, as you know, coming into the game are Nico Minoru and Carolina Dean. I've just had an opportunity to have a look at their kits a little bit, and we'll cover that in Spotlight over the weekend. Also, I've seen their deep dives because Karate Mike, does the amazing deep dives. I don't know if Metal Sonic Dude helps out with that. Anyway, the champions actually look quite good, and you might be thinking, "Oh, what? Really, Rich? You kind of like backing these new champions?" The reason I say that is that one of them has this kind of cool, like, you cast a light down and you get to go under it and charge a heavy attack. I love that mechanic. Mainly because like it's what Frank does, Frank the Tortoise, my pet tortoise, does, and I just like the concept of it. The other champion has some kit that might be quite handy in something like Alliance Wars, which again is unique. There is some disappointment when it comes to the pre-fight itself and how the champion operates, but we'll talk about that more in other content. I don't want to go specifics of champions. Also, if you're a fan of tarot reading, you might be interested in Nico Minoru, but we'll cover that when it happens. So one of the biggest things to come out of the last or the kind of like coverage is the Captain Britain rework. Now, it's not necessarily the Captain Britain that I know about. I'm big because I live close to Glastonbury. I've been to Glastonbury quite a bit. If you know a lot about King Arthur and the mythical home of, or the mythical entrance to Avalon through the bottom of Glastonbury Tor, then and the mythology around Merlin, Avalon, blah 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 blah, you'll know why there's a significance with that. I know it's kind of a little bit close to home for me and why I kind of resonate with that. It's like a lot of people from India want to see Spider-Man India. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not very good at saying the names, but Pravita, I'm probably saying that wrong, but after Spider-Verse, and also a lot of people's kind of like interest in India with the character, resonating with the character and stuff. But same with anybody that's got a localized character or mythology or even history surrounding by that particular stuff. You're like, I'm interested in the kind of correlation in the story. Anyway, I digress, but I think people understand the point with characters that resonate with them and location stuff. So I am interested in the event quest, what the kind of next Valiant level stuff is. I actually like the Valiant difficulty. I think Kabam have done a lot of stuff good, some stuff not so good. There was some other stuff like Battlegrounds related issues with the meta, something I'll probably I'll kind of like talk about maybe on Monday's MCN, because I haven't had time since being back to the MCN, because in 9 minutes time, funnily enough, the live stream goes live and I'll be doing the coverage for that. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of like happens. Side quest is Vaults of Variance. While researching new arrivals, blah, 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 no specifics. So we'll find out a bit more, I think, in the live stream. Wheel of Fate. Within the twisting where is it? The twisting, there it is, Wheel of Fate. Get that into shot, Rich. There we go. Within the twisting confines of the Battle Realm, another quest to surface. The defenders will be familiar, but your options will become more limited between the different difficulties of the quest. Now, I don't know if that means that it's going to be like a swap. It does actually say about it. It's a new challenge quest that utilizes an upgrade to our swap nodes. Not only will summoners need to swap out their champions after each fight, but the champions they can swap to will be restricted by champion tags. Test your roster depth and knowledge by the Wheel of Fate. I'm interested. We'll find out more about that in the live stream recap and as we do future coverage and further coverage over the weekend. But yeah, exciting. It's exciting to see what Kabam have got going into the summer period. Captain Britain, you can get double track. Rework, this available limited time, the Platinum track, and yeah. Complete challenges daily to unlock rewards and claim up to 7-star. Well, you got to spend for it then, rather than being free. I was hoping to there'll be a chase for Captain Britain, but I'm gonna go with that's a no-go then. I'm just double checking now because I don't think. Oh, I definitely know I don't have Captain Britain. Do any of us have Captain Britain? I'm just checking my roster just quickly. No, she's not there. Maybe it's just like a Cyclops situation. I honestly thought I might have had her, but I don't. I got a 6-star version, but not a 7-star version. Yeah, disappointing, but it is what it is. Okay, back to the coverage. The next idol is being confirmed to be. To be honest, it looks like it's like a Russian name. Solodok. It's not, but you know what I mean. Like it's kind of like Solvich. Oh, my name is Solvich. A new idol has entered, during the Fantastic Four Saga to trade in the brand new idols. Okay. Yeah, you need Shatter Essence, not Light Essence. I don't know what the chase is going to be with this. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, that's something that maybe we'll find in the live stream. Will you have to make sure you get X or Y done, like Alliance raids, as in Nightmare raids, done X amount of time to get X to get Y amount, and that kind of leads you to being able to get it or not get it? Do you have to be number 1 in arena in order to get it? Do you have to be Battlegrounds this and upwards to get the champion? It's not. It's like an exclusive. It's not an inclusive. There's a Pride event that's coming into game. People have their opinions about that. All I can really say is just be good to each other, be respectful, be decent, be kind, try not to fall out, please. I like this community. I think everyone else does. Just try not to fall out with each other. Anyway, moving on. Further optimization pass and Jane Foster Lotan. Good, because I'm just about to finish 9.2. I should have 9.2 finished by, fingers crossed, on Wednesday, but I don't know. I've got a lot on. Hopefully, then I can get it done next couple of weeks. Fixed visual issues with Spirals SP1. Good, because I know some people were talking about that. Green door issues as well. Steady build-up. There's a few odds and ends. There may be something specifically with this that kind of like you're attuned to. I must admit, doing some of the Scourge nodes through 9.2, they're not well optimized against some of the champions. Like if there's one where you've got to I've got to rely on a champion to throw a special attack because whatever reason I've got to eat it into the block, or because they're power stealing relentlessly, but I need to throw a special attack in order for me to do a thing, in order to do extra erudic damage. The defender's not helping me out. This be weird. Why you be weird, Kabam? So yeah, I don't think I'm going to make the 9.3 beta to test that, which is annoying. But definitely since when I did the beta for 9.2, I'm slightly disappointed in where Kabam have gone with it. But that's nothing too ridiculous with being kind of happy or disappointed with Kabam. It goes all over the shop. Anyway, lots of changes, lots of fixes. That's been a little bit of a coverage. Follow me later on for the full coverage of the live stream and further coverage on things that Kabam have dropped with visuals and more revelations and reveals. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content. What are your thoughts on some of the things coming in game? I'll see you next video. Bye.